Hey, y'all, guess what? This is your girl here, Lati from Tears and Wheat Tarot over on YouTube. Go over there and subscribe. We be doing some stuff. We just be sitting out here chopping it up for us. Well, it depends on where we at. We use everything, though. You know, we believe in the infinite intelligence of the Most High God that sourced the logos that call all of creation, y'all mean. So we be sitting out here and we just be talking and chopping it up. We use cards, we use tarot, we use crystals. We could speak from anything. We might be talking about all kinds of subjects, whether it is what the cards are saying, what I was called to for a book from a reading, to deal with the issues of life, to look at the tares. You know what I mean? That parable of tares and wheat. You know, they look exactly the same, like copycats, like doppelgangers out in this bitch. You know what I mean? So as we the wheat up in the field, we can't always see who we fucking with. Y'all mean? You know, they might be a tare, like right next to you, like a whole copycat doppelganger type of energy. Y'all mean? So what I do on a daily is help us see what the fuck is coming at you. Like, is it a tare you fucking with, or is it real wheat? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, because the tares look just like you. And the only way you can see the difference between a tare and a wheat, yeah, I mean, is to wait the season and see what fruit they bear. Huh. Tares bear thorns, and you can't eat that shit, and it'll kill you, it'll hurt you. Huh. But the wheat, of course, you can make flour out of that and make good bread. But we don't always see what's up against us and who coming at us and the shit that's going on. So the spirit, when it speaks to me, I bring these messages to let you know how to move the fuck around. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just so you could come on in for a spell and we could chop it up, because we might be listening to music. We might pull some cards. We might pull a text out. We've been talking about healing and betrayal and connectivity and unity. You know what I mean? As a people, as a whole wheat field. You know, as pieces and pixels in creation itself. Like all of creation, everything that exists is all held in the whole. Everything that exists is held within the whole, the collective, the all. And there is an intelligence in that all. It bakes in uncertainty with certainty, and there is a balance, right? And the ability to come together in balance, not other see balance, but feel balance, to bring in what we can see on the outside and see the lessons in that and bring it to the inside. And how do we operate on the tenets of wisdom, right? What are the tenets and lessons that nature can teach us in terms of its intelligence? Right? How do we look at that? How do we model it? How do we see the intelligence of self? Your physicality, your vessel that your spiritual essence is contained in. How do we see the intelligence of our energy centers in how we process information? How do we process our environment? How do we receive the sun and process it? How do we receive water and process it? How do we receive nourishment and process it? What of the food, the edibles that we take in, what is it is really called in by the body? You know, that supply chain management system? Yeah, like how you get the supply, it goes in and you get those sources and it removes by digestion what you need. Keep that and expel the rest through its waste management system, you know. So all of these systems that we see in society, we can learn lessons by studying the body and nature and how it actually should operate. We can break down the kinks that we're experiencing now in our supply chain management as to why there's hardly any milk on the shelves for the babies. But I mean, that could be nature's way of uncertainty and saying that we need to go back to something that's more natural. Not saying women that you need to have a baby tied to your boob. Not my place. Choose to do you. It's all about a question. Can we question it? Can we ask, what is this teaching us? What are we learning from it? How do we adjust? How do we be nimble and flexible to respond to the environment of the day, of the now? Can we process the now, my we? Or are we still holding on to the back wind, that thing that has passed? Instead of learning the lessons, keeping that source material, using that energy to propel us forward, to drive creation forward. That is innovation. Any entrepreneur knows that. They look at the problems of the past. What can we do today in the now to process this, to problem solve and put forth a resolution that propels creation forward? That is the system. And there's an intelligence to change. There's a management to change. The seasons tell us the intelligence of change. How the old must fall away. How we must go into rest and meditation, thinking, problem solving, resolving, and then birth forth creation again anew. Do we think that these trees and these elements and these all this seed that goes back into the earth, it's using all the source material that we've placed upon the planet as well? All the pollution, it mutates the cellular composition of nature. Nature takes it on, reformulates its intelligence in such a way that it can overcome and go on and birth forward. And it does it in a way that makes it stronger, better, and faster. I mean, and you want to tell that shit for real to a fucking set of roaches or some spiders or some shit? You tell me that how many motherfucking variations of bug spray do you have to get in order to keep these little motherfuckers out your goddamn house? Like, I ain't got roaches, I got spiders, I'm just saying. But it seemed like I have to change bug spray every 2-3 months. Why? Because, or I spray with this can, and then I spray with that can, and then I spray with that can. And I have to look at the ingredients to make sure I'm not buying 2 different brands with the same fucking active ingredients, because them little motherfuckers mutate every goddamn how many weeks, because that shit don't last but for a second. And anybody that grows a goddamn garden can say the same shit. I keep putting this shit out here and these motherfucking weeds keep coming back. Yeah, because you got to use a different active ingredient to keep them shits away, because they use the source material of the fucked up shit you put on it to kill it, to tell its seed on how to not fucking die from that shit. And you got to use something else to kill it. Because the intelligence of nature changes, it morphs, it evolves. Mutation actually is, helping intelligence problem solve and go forward. Problems help you solve to go forward. It gives you material that you can process so that you can birth out and speak out, or whatever, call out creation to be, is what I feel like Spirit was trying to get me to say. Call out. Yes. So I don't know who this message is for. I don't feel, Spirit says prophetic message. So we'll call it out for somebody, or for the collective, the wheat field, so that we can come back into remembrance and realize what we're supposed to be doing. Just look at the world around you and see that it is lush and plentiful. There is enough for all of us in the field to have. We are abundant. We are spiritually abundant, and we can create and birth that abundance in the earth, in our realm. And we use all of the material around us as source material in order to do that, my wheat. How will you do it on this day? I don't know. Is there anything that you would like to pull from a card? Spirit says yes. Let's get one. Come on, Spirit, pull it out. What it is that you would like. Is it this? Here we go. What is it, my wheat? The goddess of the sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. And that is a perfect ending to the whole segment of talks that we've been doing for the day. It's been like a 3-4 series. I'm trying to get them in 10 minutes, because that's a TikTok limitation on the time, on the now that I can expand. But anywho, Spirit says the most sacred sanctuary is found within me. The most sacred is your spiritual essence. It is within you. Yourself. Whether you call it a spiritual essence, your real you, your gut feeling, all of that. However you want to slice it, you feel it. You feel yourself. And you feel a you that other people have no clue of. You feel a you that you have not fully discovered yet. And we are on a soul journey, a path to discovery. Yes. You are on discovery, a pathway to discover you, your true essence, and what you're here to do, my beloved. And in order to do that, you got to see what's coming at you. You got to see them tears in your life. So if you vibe and you like this, what we doing, come and set for a spell. We over here on Tears and Wheat Tarot, Tears and Wheat Tarot on YouTube. You know what I mean? We just chop it up. Let the Spirit speak, the infinite intelligence of the Most High God. We are all connected by its essence. We're connected through creation. You break us down into our elemental chemical basis, and it's all the fucking same, and nothing is separated at that point, my wheat. So am I connected to you? Yeah, I am. I'm just spitting basic truths, basic facts. The bare minimum. The bare. That's what we do. Come hang out with your girl. Come chill. Ashe. Mwah.